Hey, how's it going? It's Walsh here, sick as always. Welcome to episode 9 of my Ruthless SSF run on the Settlers League. So, my goal for today is try to push as hard as I can to get the second Watchstone. I would like to get another level if I can, but my priority right now is just to get my second stone. That way I can have a 100% chance to +1 all my maps, and I could save like 7 or 8 points on my Atlas tree. So, that's pretty much my only goal right now. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you near the end. So I had no XP, so I figured I'm just going to do a couple of my bosses and uniques that I have lying around. I do have a Chimera map. To be honest with you, I'm not too worried about this boss, but the power charge on crit or the power charge on hit is a little scary because my physical reduction is terrible. But we took him down, no problem. I died a couple of times. Got a map slot unlocked, and we got that Chimera. Unfortunately, I did forget to capture him, but hey, it is what it is. Got a tier 14 done. Like I said before, my only goal is really just to push up in the tiers and get up to a tier 16. Luckily, all I need is 115 and 116, and then I'll get the invitation for the Searing Exarch, and then hopefully I won't mess it up and fail it, because if I do succeed, like I was saying, I'll get my second Watchstone, so I'll always have my maps dropping one tier higher, and on top of that, I can unspec a lot of the +1 chance nodes, which gives me a ton of points to play around with. Ideally, once I finish with that and I finish with all of my non-unique maps, I'll actually be able to respec the entire center of my tree, which will give me an extra like 8 or 9 points to play with, which is pretty significant. Decided to waste a Regal Orb, and honestly, the Jewel was kind of decent. I'm not going to say it was good, because not having percent life on a Jewel, especially this league, feels really bad. But I won't complain. I will be specking it to Ritual on one of my trees. Oh, that's nice. Honestly, like, there are so many characters I really want to play this league. One of them being a minion character. Actually, two of them being minion characters, but one of them is almost impossible for me to play. But you never know, it could happen. I decided to waste all my currency because what's the point of having like a stack of like 5 Chaos Orbs? So I wasted all of it. I didn't hit anything good, but it is what it is. It didn't take me too long. I did get the tier 15 and 16 like I needed. So I got my Searing Exarch, invitation, and I got a map completion. So the fight went really well. My single target is absolutely incredible. The first ball phase is really easy, so I'm not going to give myself too much credit for completing it without dying. But the second phase, he left a flame wall on the ground, which I didn't even know he could do, and that killed me. That was my only death in the fight. My damage was incredible. We took him down, and we were lucky enough to get the shield. Honestly, getting physical mitigation is so difficult for this character. I mean, ideally, I'd like to get it on a body armor, but that's going to be so hard to find. So that shield will help me a lot. I did get a weapon that was a very slight upgrade. It's not a crazy upgrade by any means, but hey, damage is damage. Doing some more maps. At this point, I was trying to figure out if I wanted to push for another level or if I just want to push and get some more completions. I'm not really sure what I'm going to do yet, but I mean, I did end up getting a couple scouting reports, which kind of sealed my answer right there. But I will say, though, I would like to push up in levels, maybe to 89, maybe even go to 90. I saved up about 40k, upgraded my farm. I still have not seen a pirate guy, but I am very happy you don't have to have any risks to trigger the event. That's very good news. Finished invitations. That gave me a free skill point, or Atlas tree point, which is fantastic. Like I was saying, though, I do want to spec into Ritual. I don't know if I'm going to do it on my main tree. I already have it on my secondary tree. So at some point, I might just drop down to tier 10s and 11s and 12s and just do some Ritual for a while because there's a lot of stuff I could get from there and some things for a build I want to play that I can't get anywhere else. So I don't know. We'll see what happens. I did get a power charge on crit, which I do need for another character, assuming I ever get around to playing it. I dropped a random 6-socket body armor, decided to use all my fusings on it because I like to gamble, and if it hit a 6-link, that would be amazing. But I didn't, so I threw it in the trash where it belongs. Anyway, doing some more ships, got some currency, nothing too crazy. I'm not really experimenting too much with the ships right now. Like, I'm sure, I have no doubt there are resources online that tell you, like, perfectly exactly what every resource does at every harbor or whatever. Hey, it's a decent ring. But honestly, I kind of like just figuring it out myself. It's been kind of fun just, like, experimenting with all the ore and the currency stuff and the food and whatever. I don't know, it's just been a good time. Again, though, I still haven't seen a pirate. I would like to see that, even though I'm almost certainly going to fail it my first time. But that's okay. I don't mind failing. It's part of the game. I am probably going to... Hey, a blueprint. I'm probably going to roll another character here. I don't know if I'm going to do it on Sunday or Monday or maybe even later in the week. It's not going to replace this character. This build is probably going to be exactly like my champion Earthquake character last league. It's just going to be like my strongest character, perhaps for the whole league. Maybe not, though. I'd like to make something stronger, but you never know. And it'll probably always be killing bosses for me, or whatever I want to do high tier farming, I'll switch back to this character. But if you've ever watched my series before, you probably know that I like to have a character like at least two characters ready and in maps and strong. That way I can like switch between them. Because for me, like I like to do long grind sessions, but to be honest with you, I really like to break up that grind by switching between characters. I don't know, it's just always how it's been for me. It just makes grinding way easier. So of course everyone knows the ships give you a bunch of currency, but I randomly dropped a divine in my map. I will say like my entire goal for this day was just to push up and get my second stone, and I got it way faster than I was expecting. So I was like, okay, I kind of I kind of need a new goal for the day. Like I don't know what to do at this point. I mean, it's like 3 o'clock. I thought it was gonna take my whole day. So I think what I'm gonna do, I'm probably gonna wait and see if I can get something from Ritual. I might spend all of Sunday and maybe Saturday. I don't know. Maybe all of Saturday and I'll switch on Sunday. I'm not sure. I'll probably just do some lower tier farming, do some ritual for a while, and if I get a build enabling unique or a piece of gear or something else that I need, I'm probably going to roll another character. But like I said, this character is not being abandoned. I love this character so much. Fire Trap of Blasting is freaking amazing. You should definitely play it. But we need to get a second character going. Got a Death and Taxes map, which is pretty insane. I will say, I don't know. I was gonna say like I want to switch to ritual in my main tree, but I really need to get the singular scouting reports. I've only found one unique map, and out of all the rerolls I've done like what 10, 11 scouting reports. I have not seen one unique map, so I don't know, man. I'm probably gonna do that. I saved up 50k, got my farming up again. I assumed level 10 was going to be the max level, but apparently not. If it goes all the way to 20, it's going to blow my mind. It probably won't. It'll probably be like 15 or something. Anyway, I got an insane Alpha Temple, double Corruption, Tempest, Ghost Room. Pretty disgusting. Of course, though, I have to save it. I don't have any level 20 gems yet, but I'm really hoping my Fire Trap doesn't go down a level. I will say this. If my Fire Trap goes down to 19, I'm almost certainly going to reroll on Sunday, unless, of course, I don't find anything I could reroll into. But if it goes up to 21, I probably won't level another character until probably like Tuesday, maybe even Wednesday, depending on what I find. But I would like to get another character. Like, I know I've already said this like twice, but I don't know, man. I just really like having two characters in maps. I don't know why. It's just being able to switch between them is amazing. This map boss dropped not only an Elder Guardian, but it dropped a memory, which is pretty ridiculous. I went and did some XP farming because I didn't know what to do, so I hit level 87. It took me quite a while to level up, but to be honest with you, as soon as I stopped clicking on the ore, like the nodes and whatever, I stopped dying. Like, literally 80 to 90% of my deaths are all to the league mechanic. And specifically the iron one. I can fully charge the whatever it's called thing, and I can do it no problem, but the iron ore kills me almost every time. So I almost completed the boss. Unfortunately, I failed because I'm a loser. The multi-proj was just way too much. I'm a little sad. It was so close to being dead, but I failed. I would like to put a culling strike on Bear Trap. I think that would be nice. I killed the Elder Guardian. I got a 6-link helmet with 124 life. I have no idea what I'm going to use that for, if I even can. Like, as soon as you hear Conk Effect and Burning Damage, immediately you're going to think of RF. But I do not want to play RF. That sounds like a bad time. Plus, that's a pretty terrible base for RF, a straight evasion base. I don't know, I might do it, you never know. I did get another Elder Guardian, which is great, because if I can get that fight, that would be amazing. I absolutely obliterated Drox, had no issues at all. I almost died once, but that was to the Fist of God or whatever, but somehow it didn't one-shot me. And of course, the loot was trash, but I mean, of course it's going to be trash. I really need to find a way to make this character tankier. I don't really think there's a realistic way of doing that without just getting some insane evasion gear. Like, I don't know. I guess in theory I could go like evasion energy shield, but I don't know. Apparently Sentinels are back. They probably said that in the trailer or whatever, but I totally forgot. I completely forgot how ridiculous Sentinels are, and I got absolutely murdered. Actually, I don't even know if I died because of the Sentinel. I think I just died because I'm an idiot. Anyway, though, I killed another Elder Guardian. This one killed me twice because my Chaos Res is minus 60, which is awful. So as soon as I get hit by any poison, my health just drops. But we'll fix that at some point. Probably. Oh my god. That is a +1 all spells want. We will take that. So, I mean, I wish I had an Exalted Orb. I would slam it, but I don't have one. But could you imagine if I slammed, like, flat added fire to that wand? Oh my god, that would give me so much damage. For now, though, I'm probably not really going to use it too much, because it only gives me, like, I think, like, a minor damage loss, but I'm sure it helps because of the levels, but I'm not going to use it. I did end up doing my Tier 14 Invitation, which not only gives me another skill or Atlas skill point, but it also unlocked one more little socket on my map device, which is fantastic. And I'm just wasting more currency. I don't know why, man. Like sometimes when I see like 5 or 6 Val orbs, or if I see like 7 Chaos orbs, I just have to waste my money. I just have to do it. I don't know why. If the longer the money sits there, the more wrong it feels. I don't know what to tell you. Anyway, I found a new wand. It's actually an upgrade because flat damage is all I care about. Decided to re-roll my old wand because why not? I'm not going to be using it anymore. And I stopped because it was trash. But on the bright side, though, I am getting damaged. Little by little, I'm getting more damage. Got a Phoenix map. But to be honest with you, damage is not what I need. I do so much already. My skill gems did hit level 20, which I am very happy about. As you can see, my paper DPS goes up by almost like 1,500 just for the levels, which is ridiculous. And of course, that's just paper DPS, not actual DPS. So it's actually like 100-ish K DPS going up. So it's pretty big. We melted the Phoenix. I only died once because I got chain stunned by the fire tornado, which is ridiculous. And it's time to double corrupt and hopefully not ruin all my dreams. So before we went for the double corrupt, I went to the ghost room. And the axe I was looking for all last league I dropped. Unfortunately, it is corrupted, which means I can't quality it. Alright, please don't go to 19. It went to 19. Ah, why, man? Well, I guess I'm probably re-rolling tomorrow. Well, we're not we're not re-rolling that character. Never mind. All right, I don't know what to do now because I was really hoping at least one of those would hit, and even the belt was trash. Man, this temple was cursed. Unfortunate. My ship was whatever, getting some currency and some runes. You know, it is what it is. I will say about the axe, I'm really happy I got it, but the fact that it's corrupted means I can't quality it, which is a pretty big downside. But I don't know. I might still try to use it. It's probably a terrible idea. At Ziri kind of kicked my ass. I could not do it. I mean, I'm sure if I was like a better player, I could. But like every time I tried to like throw a trap, she would just insta RF me. So I just skipped her and went for the boss. In my defense, not only was it crit, but it was turbo at Ziri, which is a little scary. But yeah, I still should have been able to kill her, but I failed. Got a scouting report, which is really nice. However, I do have one big problem. So if you remember at the beginning of the league, Kirak wasn't working the way it normally does. And 2 of my maps are technically completed, but I don't have the Atlas bonus, which means Kirak can no longer drop them through the scouting report. So I'm going to have to like favor them and hope I drop them because he cannot help me anymore. Hey, if you made it this far in the video, I just want to say thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. I haven't really been pushing for a level yet. I just keep doing really rippy maps. I have all the maps done except for these 2 right here, which as you can see, they are completed, but I don't have the bonus, which means the only way I can get them now is to drop them myself, so I do have them favored. Well, I have one of them favored. I'm going to do them one at a time. I'm going to go for Pit, and then I'm going to go for this one, Sepulchi, whatever the hell it's called. I have no idea what that's called. Anyway, I have one unique map done, which is nice. Outside of that, I have to do all these. So what I'm probably going to do now is respec this entire center right here. And once I respec that, I'm going to come down here and grab Solidarity. I am not going to keep this. I don't think it's worth it right now. I did come over here and I grabbed all the Eldritch stuff. That way, not only can I work on the challenge, which I guess I might as well do, but on top of that, I can just get more currencies. That way I can upgrade my gear. I gotta say, though, my tree, I'm pretty happy with it. My second tree right now, I haven't even finished it. Still has a couple points. 7 points. This tree I'm very excited for. Not only does it have Ritual. Hold on. It's got Ritual, it's got a splash of Essence, it's got Strong Boxes, it's even got some Map Sustain, not a crazy amount, but a decent amount. And I know you can save a point going this way, but I want more +2 chance. And to be honest with you, part of this tree, I really don't want to have all these shaping nodes. I don't want the maps to be like even rippier than they are because Ritual is kind of scary. And of course it has Alpha because Alpha is like the greatest thing in the world. My currency is okay. I keep deleting my I almost called them Chance Orbs. I keep deleting my Chaos Orbs because what else am I supposed to do with them? My current setup right... Why do I have this wand up? Okay. I'll deal with that later. I had the wrong wand out. But anyway, my current setup, I'm doing one-handed with a Dawnbreaker. It's pretty much the only way I can get any form of like defense right now. Because getting a body armor that's going to have high evasion and or armor or energy shield is going to be pretty much impossible for a long time. Luckily, my helmet is disgusting. My boots are okay, but honestly, I'm really considering dropping these for like a 20% movement speed with like 100 life. Because 100 life puts me up to like 47, 4800 life, which is pretty nice. But I don't know, man. I like to go fast. Outside of that, my map pool is very good. I kind of like deleted a bunch of maps doing dumb stuff. I'm a little salty that I failed getting these two last maps, but we'll get them done. Outside of that, I have a bunch of gems just chilling here, 187 gems. Granted, a lot of those are also active, but a lot of them are not. I have a ton of support gems. I really want to reroll a character, but to be honest with you, I have no idea. If this did not, where is it? If this did not drop corrupted, I would instantly roll this. Instantly. Because, like, honestly, if it wasn't corrupted, I would use Divines on it, because that 10% attack speed is rough. That is wicked rough. And, of course, the worst part, I can't do this. Ugh. Sad. Very sad. I wanted that all last league. I finally got it, and it's bricked. Also, this helmet, I don't know, man. How am I supposed to use this? It's a terrible base. Rerolling colors on Ruthless is a nightmare. I can't imagine... Well, actually, you know what? No, I don't know, man. No, because Conk Effect does nothing. Yeah, I was gonna say I could go like Ignite for an arrow or something like that, but Conk Effect does absolutely nothing. Maybe Explosive Arrow? I don't know. I don't think so. It seems like a bad time. Who knows though? I might end up double corrupting it, seeing if I hit something. Outside of that, my weapon stab is pretty awful. I've pretty much only been focusing on my Atlas skill tree. I have 99 points now. Well, 99 completion, 108 points, which is fantastic. Got all kinds of stuff on here. I'm what, 1 point away? Excuse me? There we go. I'm 1 point away from getting my third tree. I don't know what I'm going to do with that yet. I have a few ideas, but we'll see. Anyway, my goal right now, no idea. I'll figure it out. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow.